Wim De Putьер of the World Team versus Musa Hamanaev of Team Russia Legion. We now join this fight at the start of the second round.
Hamanaev from Russia in the blue trunks. Wim De Putьer from Belgium in the black and gray trunks. There's the bell in round number 2. Good shoot there by the Belgian De Putьer.
Now you see De Putьer's strategy changing this round. He's not sitting on the bottom, he's trying to get on top. Going for the shoot, trying to pummel, get some underhooks, and ends up on bottom again. This is not where he wants to be.
Classic takedown there from Hamanaev. Again, all 5 of the Russia Legion fighters have a strong combat sambo background.
Now, what's difficult, Sean, is that it doesn't get any easier on the bottom as the rounds progress. Guys get sweatier, they get more slippery. Submissions actually become more difficult as it goes on. So if De Putьer's having trouble with his guard in the first round, it's going to be much more difficult in the second round.
3 judges score the fights here ringside in Nottingham, England. Jimmy, any doubt on your scorecard? First round to Hamanaev?
Oh no, definitely 10-9 for Hamanaev. He did all the damage, and De Putьер never really threatened that much with submissions. A little bit with the leg lock as he moved out of the ring, but you got to give the round 10-9 to Hamanaev. Little dispute here in the ring at the moment.
Mika Sinkinen from Finland is our referee in charge of this lightweight bout.
Corner very, very upset. They feel that Hamanaev was trying to push De Putьer out of the ring to escape the triangle.
So the restart ordered in the center of the ring.
De Putьer's complaining that the arm was inside, that he was ready for a triangle. Hamanaev saying that he was out, popped right out.
Short left hand there by Hamanaev. That's been the theme of this fight, those nice left hands. You see him throwing the right there, Jimmy, but the right just doesn't have the steam that the left does from Hamanaev.
Well, another thing is the left can be a lot sneakier. A lot of guys wind up the right and it's easier to see. Hamanaev throws a nice sneaky left. De Putьer can't see it coming, and that's the one doing a lot of damage.
Hamanaev in control. If you're in his corner, are you telling him just stay in control, be content with the decision, you trying to finish?
Hey, what's broke with this fight, Sean, if you're Hamanaev? Nothing. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Stay where you are. Keep doing damage. Take the finish if you see it. But hey, so far it's working. Don't change the formula.
De Putьer, though, is a very, very good technician. He can absolutely catch you in a matter of seconds from the bottom. He's that type of fighter. So Hamanaev really has to keep his wits about him.
No, he can't be getting wild with strikes. You know, a lot of sloppy punches, a lot of things that'll get him off base, and he's not doing that. All his strikes so far have been very, very short, very, very effective. He's not going crazy, giving up anything stupid.
Good pull out there by Hamanaev. De Putьer shooting in into the north-south now for Musa Hamanaev.
Hamanaev once again with the takedown. You see he's got a decent wrestling background, Sean. Those are nice double legs. He drives through and puts De Putьer on his back, where so far he's been ineffective.
De Putьer again sitting in the guard, in the full guard, a lot like his fight against Daisuke Nakamura when the M-1 challenge was in Seoul, South Korea. De Putьer losing that was just his 3rd professional loss. He has 18 victories. Losing that fight against Daisuke Nakamura in the lightweight division in Seoul, South Korea, really by not doing a lot, being content to sit down, lost the judge's decision. Didn't really take much punishment, but he didn't dish out much either.
You know, it's almost a replay of that fight we're seeing here, Sean, and as a coach and a trainer myself, that's a little bit of a problem. You wonder why De Putьer didn't come out with maybe a new skill set, a different strategy, because this sitting in guard strategy cost him the fight in South Korea. So he came in here with the same skill set, and the same thing's happening, Sean.
De Putьer in danger of giving his back once again. Rolls his way out of it, pulls back to full guard. That's the theme of this fight.
You know, the only fight you lose, Sean, is the one you don't learn from. And it seems like De Putьer hasn't changed his strategy around, is still going with the same one that cost him in South Korea. And you can't do that in MMA. Guys are coming out too good, too strong. You have to change your game up and get better every single time, or you're losing.
So the outstanding fighter, Gegard Mousasi, in the corner of the world team, shouting encouragement to Wim De Putьer, his lightweight. If you're standing next to Gegard Mousasi, what are you saying to De Putьer? Because time is clearly running out.
Do something, doesn't matter what it is. At this point, De Putьer has virtually nothing to lose. If he pushes up, stands up, trades some strikes, maybe knock him out, you have to know that what you're doing isn't working. And holding on till the end is not a victory. Not in this case. It's better to go out swinging and try something, get a quick knockout, end up on top, something like that. From the bottom, he's going to lose this fight, Sean. And if I'm his corner, I'm yelling, do anything different. Get out of this position.
Jimmy, I agree with you, and yet Mousa Hamanaev seems like he's mildly frustrated now. He's not able to rein in those punches like he would like, although that left hand found the mark.
Well, a guy like Hamanaev is probably looking for the finish. He's frustrated because he's landing some effective strikes, but nothing really with a whole lot of steam on it. He doesn't look really like he has De Putьer in that much danger of being knocked out. So it can be frustrating as a fighter when you can't get that finish if that's what you're looking for.
Two left hands missing by Mousa Hamanaev. De Putьer pulling his man back chest to chest. See the little side punches by De Putьer, but he is clearly not a striker. He's a finisher from the ground, a submission specialist.
But in this sport, Sean, you got to be everything. And if you're not able to stand up and bang and find a new way to finish the fight, you become one-dimensional. It's easy to stuff your offense. Going for the rubber guard there, but he's not going to get that. Hamanaev's just too good on top.
Hamanaev, cool as you like, pulling out and shooting right back in. Had the north-south, now trying to move to side control. De Putьer trying to roll out of it, and he does.
You know, everyone from Russia Legion, they have that sambo background. They're good wrestling, good grappling, some jiu-jitsu. They're comfortable. They know the submissions, and they know how to get out of them. So it's not like you're going to catch them with the triangle, rubber guard, omoplata. These things they train these every day. So you have to change up your offense and be ready to strike, be ready to stand up, be ready to work different angles, or else you're going to lose.
The bell, the end of our second round, likely the final round. Again, though, remember, if the judges score this a draw, it will be settled. We must have a victor in every fight in the M-1 Challenge. Potentially, we could have one additional 5-minute bonus round or overtime round. Jimmy, I don't think we're going to see that, though.
No, I think this is definitely 2-0 for Hamanaev. And you see De Putьер standing up and raising his hand, not so much in victory, but that he survived the fight. And to me, that's the wrong attitude to have. You have to be ready to finish your guy out. And De Putьer seemed, in the two fights we've seen him, content to go the distance, and that's not going to win him any points here in the M-1 Challenge.
Round number 2, virtually a replay of round number 1. It was De Putьer working from his back in full guard. It was Hamanaev trying to rain punches down, not really finding the striking distance.
You can see there was almost a triangle in the beginning. He had the arm trapped. De Putьer staying aggressive with the submission attempts, but these clean strikes are what got Hamanaev the win. You see nice right hands, short lefts. He was able to do enough damage to easily win that second round. And this should be a unanimous decision win for Hamanaev.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 5-minute rounds, the judges have made a majority decision in favor of your winner, Mousa Hamanaev.
It's a majority decision for Mousa Hamanaev. That's hard to believe. I find it hard to believe it would be anything but a unanimous decision. I don't know who could have given either one of those rounds to Vimom De Putьer, but that's the way it goes in MMA.
So Mousa Hamanaev starts Russia Legion with a victory, defeating Vimom De Putьer of the world team. Hamanaev, 22 years old, successful in his M1 debut, winning that judge's decision here in England, defeating Vimom De Putьer, now 4-0 as a professional in MMA.